it is frightening. He's ominous. He's everywhere at once. He is the classic Chinese silhouette Wang Chuqin. He's got an eye like a hawk and a mind like a steel trap. He is bulletproof in almost every single department.
A packed house here at the OVO Arena, Wembley. The crowd already roaring. It will be the voices from Montpellier, from Paris, from France, up against this Chinese army. As we take a look at the match format, a race to 3 games. Does that favour COTON in this instance?
Well, we usually do say that the underdog has a better chance in a best-of-5 than a best-of-7 because it requires less games to win, but it swings and roundabouts. It also takes less games for Wang Chuqin to win. There's Wang Hao, 3-time Olympic finalist, 2009 World Singles champion. He has had the toughest job in table tennis right now. Could they get through to the final and set up a clash against Japan?
Build-up, done. Warm-ups, done. It is now, it is here in the moment. Flavien COTON looks to tame Lionheart in the Lion's Den here in London. He will serve first.
The first thing I'm looking out for here is, are there any nerves? Is there any hesitation? Because right now, even though we're in Europe, it will feel like COTON has entered the Dragon's Den.
You can already hear the French fans. This has got big fight feel about it, hasn't it? We could be in Madison Square Garden here at the Rumble in the Jungle.
This is a royal weekend of table tennis right now. We've got so many celebrities in the house here in the OVO Arena. Look at the mosh pit down there, by the way. Thousands upon thousands of fans, a sea of red.
First 2 points go the way of the world number 1. And importantly, it was on the COTON serve as well. 2 of his own to come now.
Points being done on receive at this moment in time. That's usually more typical of a first-time encounter.
And you've got to wonder how long before we see that man's backhand from the forehand side. Blistering power.
There we see it, Joe, right on cue.
He might have headphones in his ear and he's listening to our commentary.
I hope not.
So, I know it's only 4 points down. If you're in that French camp, are you happy with what you've seen?
Absolutely.
No sign of nerves so far?
Nope. Long serve, tries to back it up, COTON, but it skids out in front of him.
Listen to the sound in this place.
Good idea there from Flavien. Testing the more divisive side of Wang Chuqin. The backhand. Totally got medicine there.
Boards. We saw some humongous reactions from him in the quarterfinals in that revenge victory over Korea Republic.
China suffering 2 defeats in stage 1A.
When is that? Well, I was about to say, when has that happened? It's the first time in 26 years.
Goodness me.
And it didn't happen once, it happened twice, but it ain't about how you start an event, it's about how you finish it.
And we heard Wang Chuqin before this event even began saying there are going to be bumps in the road. It's going to be a rocky road, it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride, but we are the defending champions.
Flick the back edge. An apology from Lionheart. He's always very respectful, but he's got a slender 4-point advantage here early, and that'll do well to settle any nerves he had as well, with the pressure on his shoulders. Unimaginable.
Unbelievable. He's the core of the team. Such weight on such young shoulders. Bit of respite there for Flavien COTON because it was 4 points on the bounce, won by Chuqin.
And it's that backhand again that caused the thrill from Brazil. Hugo Calderano, so many problems. You see the brothers watching on.
Such an iconic picture there. The LeBron brothers watching on at the knee guard. The understudy, someone even younger than them who's coming up and through. Someone here who's risen to the occasion in style. first few balls, likes to be backhand base. There's a baiting element to that serve, and he plays it right to where COTON isn't, the parallel backhand.
Great insight as always. There's a real battle going on in the crowd as well. It's a beautiful atmosphere here. Someone better tell London, because the seismometers are going to be picking up earthquakes around here, because this place is shaking. So early doors here, COTON, that's a few times you mentioned it. He stepped across to play the backhand from the forehand side. Does he need to be careful not to create a pattern there?
Yeah, got to be careful. I'm sure Wang Chuqin's going to, for the most part, serve half long into that forehand side. Occasionally chucking the long faster backhand. In a masterclass here from Wang Chuqin. Not uncommon to see a player struggle against his serves. He did back himself, Wang Chuqin, when he was asked to create his own dream pro as having the best serves in the game.
And that's not arrogance, that's confidence, an acknowledgement of how good he is. But as good as he is, there's nothing you can do when the ball flicks the net. You know what, I actually snuck into the training hall about half an hour ago, Flavien. I was just watching. Wang Chuqin was playing, Flavien was doing 3-point forehands. And Wang Hao, Chuqin, and Ma Long were just stood there staring at him, watching, taking in every detail. Man. And this is the forehand that he's going to have to bring to the table. It's like a sledgehammer.
What you just said there was enough to send a shiver down my spine, Joe.
Yeah, there are goats in the building. I'm sure the production team will catch him on camera at some point. The first little bit of crowd control takes place. Everyone desperate to get a shot of this historic moment. Oh no, it's not actually someone from the crowd. Tech issues.
Josh Reynolds getting out the old school scoreboard.
One of the best umpires in the game, but it looks like it's sorted now. Back to business. So brave to hit this up the short side of the table.
You can't show where you're going to go too soon. He plays the backhand flick from the forehand side, but he leaves Wang Chuqin guessing until the point of contact.
He is creeping back into this, is COTON.
We did see Chuqin at 2-up on Oh Jun-sung take his foot off the gas. That won't be acceptable here in the men's team semi.
Rosie on his feet applauding. Such a great teammate, such a great leader of the French unit. COTON then with the serve. And that feels huge.
You're just left wondering in hindsight what Wang Chuqin's opponent should do. How many times do we see him tested to his limits, and how many times do we see him come out on top?
Long-term coach Nat Milan of the Lebrun brothers in the corner of COTON. But it's Lionheart who has two opportunities now to take this opener.
Alive. These are the margins in table tennis, folks. If you're new to this sport, you're talking a whisker.
We are speechless already, and it's only game one.
He has dug this out from the deck, COTON. He has clawed it back from the depths of despair, as he did here against Shunsuke Tagami in stage 1A.
So we will go now, point for point. COTON taking 6 of the last 8. Make that 7 of the last 9.
And talk about potential star power.
Felix can't believe it. Does he go for that backhand receive, or does he play forehand here, Fraser?
Depends on what we see here from Lionheart himself.
We see a long, fast serve from the world number one. He went for the backhand, but he kicked it long.
Chuqin with the tempter. The floater into the backhand, and COTON didn't quite throw it forward enough.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to have a heart attack up here. I don't know how these boys are doing it, and it's only game one.
We've got the defib on standby.
Beast mode activated on that one. Lionheart roars with a forehand. Chuqin loves what he sees. A penny for that man's thoughts right now.
Go.
The forehand flick of Flavien was formidable. Goodness gracious me, the minerals. This kid is 18 years of age. They're drumming and gunning.
The French banging the drums. Look at that. Split dead even, 41% each. Points won on serve, 24 points played in this opener, and it's a dead heat. 12 all. Contact from the world number one as he serves to stay alive in this opener. And it's another tempting serve that COTON puts long.
The pros, yes, are the best at treating each point on its own merit. But in a situation like this, with a century in motion against the defending champions, there's no way it isn't a factor.
Was that a simplified serve from Wang Chuqin there?
Second time he saved game point with something so simple.
It flicked the edge, but it was a brilliant, searching, probing backhand from the world number one.
Yeah. Look how he gets back in position after playing that backhand flick from the forehand to open the rally.
And now it's Lionheart, world number one, with the ball in his control to try and close out this opener. And again, COTON goes for the backhand attack, misreads the serve and puts it long. And it's Wang Chuqin, world number one, who survives the scare.
It is genius from Wang Chuqin. Yes! He nearly blew his cards. But when you're playing someone who wants to give everything, sometimes the best thing you can do is give them nothing. And those float serves were exactly what the doctor ordered.
serve there, did COTON, as we take in the atmosphere. Packed house here in the OVO Arena, Wembley. The French bench very happy and smiley there, weren't they?
It is so humbling to see game recognize game. We're seeing it from Chuqin as he eyes up, sizes up this long-term concern for Team China. We're seeing it from COTON's teammates. You're seeing here a youngster who's giving everything, who's leaving it all out on the table.
And he has earned the first 3 points in this second game.
He's now winning in terms of aggregate. Flavien COTON.
1 point up, if my maths is correct.
That's right.
Big point for Chuqin. Got a feel he wouldn't have wanted to go 4 points down in this second game. Keeps it to just a 2-point ball game here. You're nodding your head. You like that from the world number one.
I like it all. Chuqin with that injection of pace. It's incredible how many times he seems a little bit off balance, but the core strength, how he keeps himself engaged, how he activates. COTON keeps the lead going. It's impossible right now to say whether the backhand flick from the forehand side is a good or a bad thing. Ask me if we see Chuqin play a few of those floaters again.
Yeah, so those float serves were noticeable in the first game. Why are they so difficult for COTON to get on the table?
Sometimes it's easier to flick a ball that has a little bit of spin on it. You can work against it. It's very difficult to impart quality on a ball that has no spin, because the likelihood is you'll go long.
And that's what we saw, didn't we? 3 times. Chuqin Hao and Chuqin on the bench, rising to their feet.
Left, 4-3.
We haven't seen yet is anyone fresh air a shot. These two are locked in.
It's a fist bump from the world number one, because COTON got in, but he got countered with a huge shot.
Doesn't matter how hard you hit it. If you play it into that waiting area, it is getting blocked back, and blocked back with interest. Case in point there. Nice setup from Flavien, but it was just a bit predictable, that third ball.
And from 3-1 down, it's now 4 apiece.
Left,
World number 1
4-all.
done incredibly well to reel this game in early. Top right of your screen there, a couple of goats, Marlon and Chuqin sat up there in the team colours. And it's another one that fires long.
Seeing some nice long serving here from Chuqin. There's no indication whatsoever with the motion, the toss, that he's going to go along with it.
Timeout.
So subtle in a timeout here.
And it's a timeout called in the French corner. A chance to go back and get some words with the team.
Continuer, c'est pas grand-chose. Tactiquement, c'était très très juste. Continuer à produire ce que tu peux.
Souvent, quand j'ai la balle favorable, pas après le placement, il arrive souvent à me contrôler.
Soit au placement, soit aussi l'accrocher un tout petit peu plus. D'accord, pour qu'il ne soit pas sur sa ligne en fait. Qu'ils doivent avancer. C'est un peu l'idée en fait que je t'ai donné avec le flip un peu plus travaillé pour après avancer dans la deuxième. Ça peut être pareil derrière ton service avec ton courant. Aller chercher par exemple un peu plus petit côté, l'enrouler un tout petit peu. Ouais. Qui est là? Il cherche beaucoup, hein. David, tu as fait 3 services dans le revers, c'est énorme. Pour lui, c'est énorme. Donc il cherche. Allez, tire. Continue, va chercher, va puncher. Hein. Allez, allez.
Translators in the corner telling me that it was more about motivation, about go for it. Just go for it. Confidence in the corner of the French from Nat Milan.
5-4.
Stitching him and stretching him on Chuqin there, as we see, leaning.
The man behind the brand. So good to see him. Not in the cheap seats, is he?
Of course he's not. The biggest sports brand in China. It was always going to be difficult here against Wang Chuqin. None of the French players, featuring or benched, have beaten Wang Chuqin before. Momentum with the world number 1.
Look at that, 7 of the last 8. Wow. And this is a pattern that we saw Wang Chuqin doing against COTON.
Yeah, that's right. The parallel so important here, and also a question as to who can battle for positioning and get their opponent out to wide forehand.
And it's back to the world number 1 on serve. 2-point advantage.
Chuqin there, the cloud walker, watching on. And a similar pattern in terms of the scoreboard and who is winning, who is chasing, and who's coming back.
That serve barely came off the end of the table, and COTON just melted it. And it feels like Wang Chuqin is maneuvering COTON around this table.
Absolutely. He's a good judge of character, Wang Chuqin. He knows what his opponent's fancying. He's a good reader of body language. And there, played it into the area. Flavien knows he wants to take on that backhand flick, but just that little bit wider to forehand.
Just come off the thumb. Sounded like it did.
And now we're going to see a timeout for Wang Chuqin. Nope, we are not. COTON with another serve. This kid is using his peripheral vision. The two-team French fans here, rolling back the years. Man, what a rivalry.
He's got such power for such a slender frame.
Yeah, the timing and how he transfers his weight.
And we are locked again. 8-all. Licks the net and rolls on.
That'll frustrate Flavien because that time he was wise to the long serve, but Wang Chuqin with a touch of the tape. Nothing in it again.
So far, the difference in both games has been that serve of Wang Chuqin. Such a slender, minute detail, but at this level, it's what's making the difference right here.
Let.
You can see the intention from the world number 1. Looking to attack. And he's got 2 game points here.
He drops it like it's hot and he plays a little top spin touch shot there, Flav.
He slowed it right down, didn't he?
He saw where Wang Chuqin was waiting, that time using the peripheral.
I need to check his passport because there's no way this kid is 18. He's playing like he's 35. It flipped the edge.
Indeed, it's the second time we've seen that here.
But it was a beautiful serve to unsettle the world number 1.
How many players can send Wang Chuqin scrambling with a short serve to backhand?
And it is a juice game again.
for the pirouette, the break dance move that we see in singles and doubles, but he doesn't make it on Wang Chuqin.
And we find ourselves in a place of deja vu, because the French starlet has game point again in this second. He wasn't able to convert it the first time round. And he isn't able to convert it yet in game number 2.
And this is where Wang Chuqin really prides himself. A player here who was the last Chinese man standing in the round of 16 of the World Cup. He stood at the top of the podium by the end of the week. Won it for the first time in his career, clutching up. But Flavien COTON won't lie down.
The intention from the French 18-year-old was to go big, to attack, and he did it. And Alexei roars on from the sidelines. COTON with another game point. And he gets it done with a float serve of his own.
The French fans grinning like a bunch of Cheshire cats out here, Joe.
We are locked. Look at the celebration. Poirier loves it. Alexei loves it. We are seeing an 18-year-old under the brightest lights against the world number 1 rise to the occasion here. He's leveled it at 1-1.
Le système que tu veux mettre en place, il faut qu'il y ait quand même 30% de petites variations. Des fois, ça va être avec la poussette derrière, tu vas y aller. Des fois, ça va être avec une banana derrière, tu vas y aller. Avec un changement de service, voilà. 5-6 points comme ça dans le set. Sur les...
他全是左着位了，他在这里干什么？而且没有问题，完全都在回摆，或者说没有这样，别让我这出了一条，好，拿就快拿就能没关系，好吧？啊，可以，慢慢的，慢慢的啊。要重新调动啊，快往上！
The advice from Wang Hao in the world number 1's corner, keep calm and carry on. But it's hard to carry on when this sensation is in this kind of form. Placement, beautiful from the world number 1.
It's easy to get carried away when you see the world number 1 drop a game, but let's hold our horses. He dropped a game against England's Sam Walker. He dropped 2 against Oh Jun-sung, but still unbeaten. His presence enough. His presence is enough to just intimidate you.
Speaking of presents, he'll be receiving some in 2 days' time. World number 1's birthday is actually on Monday the 11th of May, but the only thing on his mind right now is trying to halt this charge from this special teenager. And again, it's this service game, isn't it?
It is.
Is it about deception? We saw the logo on the ball there. It was a dead serve. There was no spin.
Obviously, the motion of the serve makes it look like there could be an element of backspin there. There we go. Flavien COTON has enough room to maneuver when the ball comes deep. Joe, you're shaking your head. Look how he's poised before he strikes that. It is already, I would say, top 10 backhands in the world.
I was thinking that his short serve drifted long, but it was the intention. He's looking to get in at every chance. But he's going to face 2 Wang Chuqin serves again. First towel break of the game, and it's the world number 1 with a 4-2 advantage. With these float serves that are coming in from the world number 1, what does COTON need to do with it? Because he's overcooking it at the moment.
I mean, obviously you can touch it. You can flick it. You can Chiquita it, but you've got to be very, very relaxed because there is a risk that you can fresh air it as it is float. You can push it, but it's very difficult as well to play a quality push against a float ball. It's all on you when your opponent serves float. Look how it dips, though. The quality on this backhand, if you see Melody, the partner of Alexis Lebrun, watching on.
And COTON had a forehand locked and loaded in case it came back from Lionheart. We're now locked again, 4-all.
3 in a row.
And this kid has so much experience. Won the under-21 European singles title at 17 years old. He's already got 1 senior WTT title to his name as well. Contender Tune is winning it.
And he has already beaten one of the Chinese A-listers. He beat Zhou Jihao at the Singapore Smash, but he misses his serve here.
The second one of this game. But I guess if there's a time to do it, it's at this point in the game, not later on.
Yeah.
But it shows you the pressure he's under, COTON.
The serve has to be perfect. It's how demanding it is. That's what makes him make the mistake on serve.
He slipped.
Yeah.
But what I want to highlight is I asked you what he needed to do with the float serve. And he did exactly what you said.
Chuqin wasn't expecting it.
Mr. Table Tennis in the crowd loves what he sees.
Ooh.
Slip from the world number 1.
Really did the splits there, Chuqin.
No lasting damage, though. He looks good. COTON now has a 1-point advantage.
There's just never any time or space to admire your own shot. Even though he looks stitched up there, Wang Chuqin, COTON playing a perfect flick into the crossover, he still has to be proactive with the feet.
Both of these players with a laser beam targeted at the other one's crossover.
It's funny how even sometimes the world's best are guilty of rushing a slow ball.
6-all here.
Let 6-all.
It's a feverish atmosphere in here. Because this is a battle, this is a tussle on center court.
Wang Chuqin is a little bit nervous. This is where COTON has to capitalize, where Oh Jun-sung wasn't able to. The shimmy, the timing on the flick, he doesn't make the same mistake again.
Was that a case of Wang Chuqin was so worried about the backhand flick?
Yeah, it's a bit of tension there.
Look at the swing again in momentum. 6 of the last 8 going the way of COTON. And if he can take one of these points on the world number 1 serve, things get interesting. And it's that serve again.
I would love to see what was on that one there, Joe. 1-point game. Man, already China being dragged into the deep end.
We've stood up in the booth in here. This is what our beautiful game is.
Split second of indecision. Wang Chuqin leaving no crumbs, and he will not wipe his way through that one. Beautiful.
Look at the precision under the highest pressure. Exactly where COTON did not want it. Lionheart will not go down easy. This is why he's the world number 1. This is why he's the best in the world.
Is it beginning to dawn on COTON what he is so close to achieving here in this 3rd game? I've got goosebumps, Joe.
We can't afford to look too far forward. I just wonder if there's going to be a long serve followed by a bomber. This place is rocking.
called, Joe. We felt as though COTON needed to be really aggressive there. Throw caution to the wind.
It's again this precision. Less pace, but perfect pinpoint precision from the world number one.
I just don't understand how the pros are so good at knowing that a serve is going to come long. It is incredible. Not long even.
50-50 on serve percentage wins. For Wang Chuqin, he has used that time and time again into that right hip, into the crossover of COTON. And again, we are locked, 9-all.
Left, 9-all.
There's even tension in the net.
COTON was stepping across to play the backhand. That will be a detail that the world number one will have noticed. Sounded like it flipped the net when it went over. But still so brave from the youngster.
All cards on the table from Flavien. Look how he scuttled across there. Cat-like movement, and he bounces for the win.
And the last few points, Wang Chuqin a centre ball to that crossover. If COTON is to win this, he has to protect that right hip, you feel.
Surely not another short float serve.
Takes a 2-1 lead here, the young Frenchman. Would you believe it? After a 3-0 win against Hugo Calderano, he's 2-1 up on the world number one, Wang Chuqin. Can you imagine what this would do here in match one of this type?
It's just the confidence of the youngster. Playing like a seasoned veteran under the biggest pressure.
This would go down in history as one of the most legendary performances ever in table tennis. This is Flavien COTON's World Championship debut. His first time playing for the French national team in a team event.
La petite variation, t'as mis un service, t'as mis, voilà, c'est parfait.
Time.
C'est tout de suite la concentration. Allez.
We are close here, Joe, to a deathly silence. No one can believe this.
Go back to that first game.
China to serve.
Chuqin earning it 13-11, but imagine if he didn't. Imagine what the headlines would say. But he is the world number one for a reason. He has withstood the pressure. He withstood the pressure against Oh Jun-sung when we made the same noise. And he came out victorious. You cannot write this man off.
We saw him come back from 3-1-9-6 down against Jorgic at the World Cup. It's ridiculous how he can find that wiggle room. COTON there, by the way, trying a chop block.
Shows you how confident he's feeling here.
Wang Hao must be sweating buckets. He's taken the jersey off.
Flick the edge. It was a brilliant serve receive from Wang Chuqin. But luck on the side of the Frenchman there, and he's on the board in game 3 now. Game 4, I should say. It's another chop block, and it just carries long.
That was a cipher.
He's been learning from Simon Corsi. Wang Chuqin noticeably in this game then, sending the ball to forehand and then pinning the backhand quick.
Yeah, shutting down that backhand.
See if he goes back to that float serve, that no-spin serve. He does.
You can't tell how much backspin's on it from that angle right there. The fact that COTON flicked it into the top of the net over made me feel like that might have had a bit more back on it. Yeah, a little bit more backspin.
Yeah. He's tweaking how much is on it, from absolutely fizzing to a gentle amount. Genius from the world number one. This one carries slightly long.
By his standards, a poor serve.
And is that because he's anticipating COTON trying to play the backhand, and this time
I think so.
COTON just standing back and home running it?
I doubt we'll see many forehand flicks from COTON at this moment in time.
Team China still have that timeout, and it might come early if COTON can level this. So good from the world number one, though.
This is where COTON has to take even more risk now. He cannot rest on his laurels. Yes, he's sitting pretty at 2-1 up, but Chuqin is like a bull to a red rag. You are going to have to keep taking risks, continually reinvent yourself here if you're COTON. Because the adaptation of Chuqin is sensational.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? Introducing the table as a barrier. Look at where this second bounce just drifts off the white line.
At the World Championships in Doha last summer, in the singles, Simon Gauzy was 2-0 up on Chuqin. He forgot to keep taking big risks. A few long serves here and there, loaded with backspin and side spin. Deception, peripheral vision. Play it against Chuqin's momentum. You've got to be aggressive here if you're COTON. Chuqin, we know, is bulletproof.
But to quote the song, he might be bulletproof, but COTON has nothing to lose here, and he's playing like it. Again, another blistering backhand that just dents the armor of the world number one. And it's timeout time for Team China. So the advice from Wang Hao, take care on your serve. Serve to middle first, see where he goes and play from there. It's a brilliant serve receive to just stop the momentum of the Frenchman.
On the lean there. There'll be no leaning from COTON.
Beautiful. And is this where that precision, where Wang Chuqin has had opportunities and fired it into the crossover? This time COTON goes straight to the backhand.
That's the thing.
Is that the detail between what is probably a top 10 player in this form in COTON and the very best in the world?
Placement.
So, will he serve middle?
Serves with the first bounce looking like it could go towards middle, but then it just drifts a little bit out.
2 points away now from a decider.
Drawing this sting, Wang Chuqin. Oh. He went for the Gauzy, Flavien COTON, but it's 6 game points to Wang Chuqin.
World number one for a reason, because he doesn't panic. And it's a beautiful forehand from Wang Chuqin. We are not done yet. as the GOATs discuss the finer details. Chuqin has come big when he needed it most, and we are heading towards a 5th game here in this opening match of the semi-final tie.
接发就是有点反恐的啊，完了之后再去抢这种啊，一定要先享受的啊，注意把你从时间短，时间短的真是这种感觉，网上去了，这所有的完了之后啊，所有的这种中间正手这个位他全拉进来，外中间正手全是这样，粘住的啊，防一下的啊，后面包括他拧完你塞他直线这下的，别的全抽里头，抽直线给他了啊，正手这种稳。 啊，可以，现在非常好，哎，后面这个节奏非常好。Time， 行，这种局了吧？啊，放开了，放开了，停了。
So who has been better?
Oh my word. 2% in it. Man alive.
So Flavien COTON will come out to serve first in this crucial decider. And it's a slower, spinnier backhand that earns him the point.
Normally, I'd bet my bottom dollar on Chuqin winning this decider, but I just don't know which way this is going to go, Joe. I wouldn't want to put my head on the chopping block here.
2 points played. 2 points go the way of the 18-year-old French sensation, who has been so good here in London, win or lose this matchup. So much respect to Flavien COTON. But again, we see Chuqin move him left to right.
He is going to force Flavien COTON into really playing aggressively with the forehand. He's going to make it a guessing game between the middle and the backhand, and that's why Flavien COTON ended up backpedaling. He plays 2 balls to the middle, and thankfully for Flavien COTON, he didn't budge. He stayed where he was after the flick. See that? And that's what allows him to propel through the second one. Pinpoint precision from Flavien COTON.
The tap of the forehead again from Chuqin. A reminder that he needs to play tactically. And he did then.
A push out to the forehand seems suicidal against Chuqin, but look, it was something different. Chuqin taking no prisoner.
Slower, spinnier shot again from COTON.
Higher trajectory into the Chuqin backhand. We know Chuqin likes to pivot. We know it's rare to see Chuqin play 2 consecutive backhands. He likes to finish points with the forehand. Wasn't given a choice there in the matter. And he keeps the lead. Flavien COTON looking to keep the lead at the change events here in this decider.
Layla Blue rings around the OVO Arena Wembley. Love it from the world #1. Fast serve, backhand fired back where it came from. Caught the Frenchman unaware. His ability to think clear.
He didn't want to face a heavy spin, so he served long with flow. That's clever. And then he sent him the wrong way, down that line with the backhand. Oh, it got it to the table. It did raise it.
And both players acknowledged it. COTON quick to apologise.
3rd time the charm with the chop block attempt.
But again, it was another example of Chuqin playing up the line, Felix, making sure everyone spotted it. So it's COTON who wins the race to 5. But as you know, games aren't won at 5, they're won at 11. And this guy is not going to go down easy, if at all.
Sniped rifle from Chuqin with the forehand.
It's another example. Make COTON step to his right and then fire the ball into that left-hand side. Tactics on point from Wang Chuqin. And that levels it again.
The mental strength of this guy, he's just unflappable. On the receiving end of a chop block edge, and he wins the next 2 points on receive. How do you shake him? How do you stir him?
And do we see that less spinny serve from the world number one again? It's been so fruitful here already. It's a longer one this time. And it's the dancing feet of the world number one. Two big serves, 2 points when he needed it most. Wang Chuqin now has a 7-5 advantage in this decider.
Winning 4 points on a canter. And that piles the pressure on the 18-year-old here, who has ball in hand, but who has to make them count.
6 of the last 8. This is what separates the world number one from the chasing pack. This French kid has some magic about him, doesn't he?
How much does a lead feel like a lead if you're Wang Chuqin? Because he's been outed in 2 games. COTON has come back twice against him. Nearly 3 times successfully. What a touch. Oh, what a counter! He has threaded that through the eye of a needle, Joe. We haven't seen it all match from Flavien COTON. 5th ball forehand, fading cross-court. Are you kidding me, man?
And again, we are locked. 7-all in this decider. And it's a world-class backhand from Wang Chuqin to send it right where it came from. Look at the reaction from the Team China bench. Look at the reaction from Wang Hao.
He loops it from mid-distance. If there is going to be a pot of gold here for Team France, that was the rainbow.
It's that slower, spinnier shot. The one you mentioned, the higher trajectory that has caused Wang Chuqin issues on 3 occasions now. That is so good from the world number one. Because COTON had his number. But Wang Chuqin floated over the ground to cover the space.
How do you manage to keep the weight forward while you're backpedaling? I don't know.
It was like the Cloud Walker was back on the court. And Wang Chuqin now has match point.
It was all black, no bite. The first fresh air coming at 9-8 in the 5th.
Look at the reaction. Wang Chuqin now has match point, and he has 2 of his own serves. Does COTON go for the backhand receive? Does he wait to see if it comes along and bludgeons it with a forehand? Or does the world number one have something else up his sleeve? Big dog! World number one says good match. A pat on the back for Flavien COTON, but it wasn't enough to dethrone the world number one, who withstood all the pressure, all the noise, found himself 2-1 down and made the adjustments. Fraser, that's a stunning opener here.
He is the man to rise through the fog of doubt that currently clouds China's young men's team. That is a massive match from both of those players right there. COTON might have lost it, but if we do go to a match number 4, it has struck a chord of concern.
What an opener. A reminder, we have 2 more coming, definitely. We potentially have 4 more coming if we need it. I don't think the OVO Arena can handle it if we went to a decider in this tie. But this is why this man is the world number one. For all the heartache of Paris 2024, he puts that to bed, and he put Flavien COTON to bed in this one as well. 2-1 down, found 2 massive games when he needed it. And world number one puts Team China on the march here. 1-0 up over Team France. And up next, Lin Shidong will step onto center court against the French phenom, the Penhold